HLE, sikit hari orang cakap HFE, HLE, HFE, KPE lah, AYE lah. Apa ni?
HDB loan, bank loan, fixed rate, floating rate, 3 month SORA, 1 month SORA. Apa dah?
Aku baru turn 35. Nak beli rumah apa
Aku punya mak pula nak dekat 55. Tak tahu dia nak tukar rumah ke, kalau tak duit dia kena pergi retirement account. Macam mana
Korang mesti banyak pertanyaan pasal rumah kan?
Nak jual rumah ke, nak beli rumah ke, atau apa-apa pun lah pasal rumah, hubungilah kita.
AMIR and Chris.
So dia cuma cakap, okay, go ahead. So the first, when I stand at the corner, how I felt was, aku macam memang rasa ada benda tengah pegang aku. Macam benda tu tengah really clinging on me.
Buka mata dalam gelap, baru dia tunjuk muka. Kalau nampak awak kejar, apa guna cari tapi lari beribu tapak berjuta. Mari sini buka cerita, jangan takut ni alam kita. Di antara dua alam.
Assalamualaikum
warahmatullahi
taala wabarakatuh.
Yes sir, Alhamdulillah.
Kamu tak nampak?
Baik, betul. Baik gila tak nampak. How are you?
I'm good. 2 episod kira aku tak ada.
Betul, it's okay.
Kira tengah ni muhasabah diri.
Betul. Malulah bila kita rekod ni kita baru sahaja balik daripada umrah. So apa ni, it's 1 month after. Exactly. Correct. InsyaAllah. So kita masih tengah zoning out and zenning. Semenjak yalah kita sampai berapa hari lepas. Tapi we put that aside.
Correct.
So sebelum kita mulakan, kita nak shout out and thank to our sponsors for sponsoring this episode.
Thank you.
Kita nak thank AMIR X Chris. So kalau korang ada sebarang pertanyaan tentang rumah ataupun nak beli rumah, jual rumah, memang patut korang cari mereka sebab mereka adalah award winning housing agents. And also mereka telah menjual lebih daripada 100 rumah kepada klien-klien mereka. So memang banyak, and it shows that mereka adalah yang lebih yang bertauliah,
yang arif
untuk korang hubungi untuk apa-apa sahaja soalan ataupun inquiries tentang perumahan. So boleh beli untuk apa ni, BTO, resale, even commercial.
Commercial boleh?
Commercial pun dia boleh buat.
Wow.
Yes. So dia boleh tolong korang kalau korang nak open up a business, cari kedai pun boleh hubungi mereka di 8959-4114-8959-4114 ataupun boleh follow mereka di social media mereka di AMIR X Chris. Nama mereka ada di bawah sini.
Link up.
Follow, jangan tak follow, insyaAllah. Okay, so tanpa kita buang masa lagi, kita apa ni,
Hari ni
macam biasa juga
di rancangan Antara Dua Alam.
Betul. Lagi sekali Ustaz Fali
Missing
again in action. Kita minta maaf sebab Ustaz ada urusan lain untuk
penting.
Betul. So excuse him, tak apa.
Kita ada ID.
Kita ada Syafirul juga.
Betul.
InsyaAllah kita boleh merungkaikan apa yang guest kita nak ceritakan kita pada episod kali ini.
Today's guest.
Yes.
I want ID.
Okay, so guest untuk hari ni, beliau very familiar face.
Familiar with paranormal benda ke?
Betul. Betul.
Dan
beliau very well known, like I say, like Syafirul say, very well known in the paranormal punya apa ni, contents dekat social media, dekat YouTube, dekat TikTok semua. Is very legendary punya apa ni, orang kata TV show dekat Channel 5 dulu. Kalau korang pernah tengok Incredible Tales. Tapi sekarang ada versi podcast juga.
Wow.
Yang bernamakan Tales from Incredible Tales. Betul? Beliau adalah salah satu host dalam apa ni, program ni. Yang bernama RAI YACOB. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are you, Rai?
I am good, guys.
Masya-Allah.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I
Thank you for
actually.
having us.
Aku suka dia berbual, very
Of
relaxed.
course, very soft. Correct. So
Very pleasant. Alhamdulillah.
betul.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so Rai, what have you been up to recently?
Alhamdulillah, now I'm focusing on my career. So tengah busy dengan part tu. Tapi at the same time also, I also ada my own podcast. And I'm also helping my sisters with her business, which is the perfume gentle hand soap. But other than that, I am focusing on healing and just macam trying my best to also macam build myself emotionally, spiritually, etc. lah. Kenapa bahasa Inggeris saya tiba-tiba?
Kenapa? It's okay, boleh.
Okay. Macam dia yang gabra bukan kita.
Kan?
Apa kita part
Sorry,
first
dah lama lah guys.
Okay.
So tengah healing using.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a process of macam menua kan. So macam dah nak find my own pace lah in life. Where nak fokus pada keluarga, diri sendiri, rohani dan sebagainya lah.
Masya Allah.
Understand.
Okay. So other than just doing podcast, what do you do as for yourself, like full time? What do you do?
I cannot reveal, tapi I basically involve a bit of a
Hint.
hint.
Yes.
Buku dan menulis.
Pandai-pandai lah korang.
Pandai-pandai. Yes.
Buku dan menulis. Apa pun boleh. Buku
Apa pun boleh, betul.
pengarah boleh.
Betul?
Oh, betul.
Betul?
Tulis lagu boleh walaupun tak boleh nyanyi.
Tak semestinya tak boleh nyanyi, tak boleh tulis lagu.
Betul? Tak semestinya tak dia tulis aku, tak boleh nyanyi. Dia stress tau.
Kan? Aduh.
Okay. Alright. So, kita tak nak buang masa lagi.
Yes.
So, I believe Rai mesti ada personal encounters dalam paranormal during dia punya shooting dengan Tales of Incredible Tales, but kita nak keep that to the last one. Confirm it has to be a very special one. So mari nak kita mulakan daripada sejak you awal lagi.
Okay. Yeah, but before I start with that, I nak just ceritakan sedikit tentang diri I dan how I actually got into the show.
Let's go.
Sebab for me personally, I bukanlah seorang yang, bila you guys introduce me as somebody who is very into paranormal, actually to be honest, I bukanlah seseorang yang into paranormal tau sebenarnya.
Okay.
And in fact, I ni ada tahap penakut sikit.
Okay.
So but dari kecil lagi I memang dah ada experience dengan paranormal sebab mak bapak I memang dah terapkan daripada dulu tentang benda-benda gaib, dan sebab dalam Islam pun memang kita ada kepercayaan dalam benda-benda gaib kan. So my parents, especially my father, he's very religious, alhamdulillah. So dia ada ceritakan tentang ni semualah. Okay. So growing up memang itu dah jadi sebati tau dalam diri sendiri. Cuma I tak pernah nak terjah
Go
ke
in
dalam
deep lah.
tak nak sebab macam takut lah. Macam kita tak sure kan.
Betul.
Kalau benda-benda ni kacau kita ke tidak, and all that. And dalam pengalaman hidup I pula, as compared to my siblings, I yang paling susah nak kena sangat. My other siblings tu dia ada kesenangan kata macam attraction magnet dia kuat lah.
Which is good lah. Which is good lah. I mean like it's good that he tak kena.
Okay.
Tak. Which is good that you tak kena lah.
Yeah. Terperanjat dengar.
Maafkan saya.
Kalau kena, kalau for me, kalau I kena, which means it's a serious thing. Yelah, pasal susah nak kena kan. Macam my adik lelaki, dia punya senses quite strong. My brother, dia selalu nampak kadang-kadang dia kata nanti dia nampak ni, ada rasa ni and all that stuff. My younger sister, dia ada third eye. So dia boleh nampak. So pengalaman
Up till now?
Up until now.
Wow. Okay.
So growing up, kita punya pengalaman is around adik-beradik lah. Sebab I ada 4 lagi adik-beradik. So kita punya pengalaman dekat situ mix and match dengan kita punya experiences. So most of the time my encounter is a third person encounter. Bukan I sendiri yang nampak atau apa, like macam experience. But there are moments where I experience myself.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that, how I got into Incredible Tales is, I think pasal that time diorang need a host and I happen to be in, and itulah detik permulaan where I start to macam become more into paranormal. And it's funny sebab bila I ceritakan dengan my parents, my adik-beradik, diorang semua macam, kau? Macam you, like
of all people
of all people. And then actually I pun I kind of fight back lah back then. Macam, why me? Why me? Then dia cakap, but we need someone who can speak English at the point of time. So I was like, okay, fine then. Apa macam agree lah. Tapi daripada situlah mulanya peluang, opportunity detik di dalam bidang paranormal lah. And entah macam mana, I also got into it, and I create my own things, and
you go into it lah.
And apparently also daripada situlah macam cerita-cerita yang lama-lama disimpan ni, yang tak pernah diceritakan dengan orang ni keluar.
Nice.
So itulah ceritanya.
Faham.
Okay.
So for someone who don't, I mean, bukan yang suka sangat, aku say you don't really evolve in the paranormal benda
kan.
your siblings, but then now you are into it. But how do you feel? Macam you rasa macam lagi you want to go deeper, or you just you I hope you get what I mean.
Soalan. Okay. To be honest, right now I like to play safe lah. Sebab I masih lagi dalam phase where actually I don't know whether I will even go deeper. For me, macam I prefer macam kita ada sedikit batasan rather than crossing over.
Correct.
Sebab growing up, bila kita terkena benda-benda yang macam sihir, bukan sihir lah, macam benda-benda gaib ni, it's sorry, want me to put aside?
Boleh. All good. Yeah.
So daripada kecil kan, kalau kita terkena dengan benda-benda gaib ni, it's basically macam there happen and that's it down. So I tak ada macam nak curious, nak cari ke, nak cuba nak find out more ke. To me it's like dah habis sudah. Jangan nak continue
Situ-situ lah.
Situ-situ. So I am the kind yang macam, even my family pun bukan jenis yang macam kalau ada peluang nak cari. Tak. Kita kalau boleh tak nak meddle lah. Sebab kita faham yang dunia ni berlayer-layer.
Correct.
Jadi kalau kita ganggu space mereka, mungkin mereka akan
kacau
space kita lah.
And dunia diorang is berlainan dengan dunia manusia.
Betul. So kita hormat diorang, insyaAllah mereka akan hormat kita.
Betul.
Correct.
InsyaAllah.
True. Can?
So but anyway, itulah daripada kecil lagi memang ada cerita-cerita lah. So one of the stories that I want to share. Dah boleh share?
Boleh.
Let's go.
Okay, waiting.
One of the stories that I want to share is satu pengalaman ni yang actually mulakan pengalaman ataupun my belief towards supernatural. But this is bila I was really young lah. So back then, sebelum kahwin, sebelum pindah, I tinggal dekat Bedok. And I tinggal dekat kawasan Bedok North, dekat dengan Garden Hill. So kalau ada yang macam daripada Bedok tu, mungkin tahulah. So Garden Hill ni dia dekat dengan interchange, the Bedok interchange. Tapi Garden Hill ni dulu dia just a hill and there was nothing on it. Sekarang dah ada park, dah ada playground and all that. They say, I don't know whether it's real, but the Garden Hill used to be a Japanese cemetery ground. Mengikut sejarah lah. Tak tahu kalau betul ke tidak lah kan. Tapi memang kalau nak tengokkan sejarah Singapura, penjajahan Jepun merata tempat. So it could be Garden Hill used to be a cemetery ground for the Japanese soldiers.
Betul.
Tapi tak ada those specific monument ke apa?
Tak ada. I think diorang dah exhume lah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it used to be that. But then kawasan Bedok tu where I'm staying tu quite keras. Yeah, it's just, I don't know lah, it's just keras. So this one, it happened to me, I think bila I 8 or 9 years old. My father dulu dia kerja sebagai lorry driver. So the lorry driver, dia transport barang, and then dekat belakang lorry dia tu is an open lorry. So that means kalau open lorry, orang boleh duduk and you can feel the air, kan, boleh rasa angin and all that lah. So back then, when the rules were less strict, my father boleh bawa balik lorry ni. And kita semua boleh naik lori lah kan, kalau nak jalan-jalan mana-mana. So I think that time raya.
Jalan raya. Mesti obvious jalan raya.
Kan, jalan raya kan. Yes. So I think that time jalan raya lah. So we wanted to go home. It was late at night, tak silap pukul 10 ke 11. Yang duduk belakang waktu tu, myself, my abang dengan my adik lelaki. And then my adik perempuan my mak and my father dekat depan. So kita nak on the way back home lah, daripada tak tahu mana entah, tak ingat. I think East Coast ke Merimprit. I think tak jauh lah, actually very near. So on the way back, I dekat belakang. I love sitting dekat belakang lori. Sebab apa? Sebab angin.
Correct.
Kalau lagi-lagi kalau malam, sebab sejuk kan. So enjoy, dapat tengok view and all that. But just so on the way back from Merimprit to Bedok, we passed by a very quiet area. I tak ingat dekat mana. Sekarang I think dah ada rumah. But we passed by a very quiet area where just as kita lalu dekat situ, one strong scent came to us. Ada satu bau yang kuat tau. Bau hapak, bau bangkai.
Okay. Busuk lah.
Busuk. So it was first busuk. Initially first busuk. Then suddenly jadi wangi. So it was a switch. Fast switch. I pula at that time I was 8 or 9. So dekat atas lori tu, while kita tengah gerak, I bau busuk, then I bau wangi. Dan wangi dia semacam, I don't know kalau korang pernah bau wangi macam tu lah. Dia wangi bunga, tapi dia wangi
Harum.
Something.
Faham.
Ya, susah lah nak explain.
Sabun. Sabun.
It's a very nice sweet smelling smell.
Okay, faham.
Where at that point of time, bila I terbau, the first thing I did was I tegur. So I dekat atas lori tu, I cakap, wanginya. Yeah, so that was I was 8, 9 kan. So I tak tahu. So I cakap, wangi bau.
But yang busuk you tak tegur?
Tak, tu belum. I belum tegur yang busuk. Tegur yang wangi dulu.
Okay.
And then my brother, who was much older than me at that point of time, dia dah biasa dengan benda-benda ni. So dia terus tulis kat I. Terus dia cakap, kau diam boleh tak?
Kena marah.
Kena marah. So at that point of time, I budak lagi kan. So bila my abang marah I tak faham kenapa lah. So then I cakap balik lah, no, tapi betul, wangi. So he look at me, kau diam aja. Busuk ke wangi ke kau diam? So I was like, apa sih kena marah? Cakap je wangi apa? Wangi lah. So my brother dah rasa tau macam ni mesti ada something tau yang dia actually mungkin dia pun bau at that point of time.
Maybe.
Kan, that's why dia cakap dengan dia suruh I diam. So I cakap okay lah, diam lah since dah kena marah kan. So bila I cakap dah wangi, and then after that terus diam, tak berapa saat bau busuk.
Straight away switch.
Straight away busuk. Now, bau busuk dia, I tak pernah bau bangkai. But I know that was one stench, one smell, satu jenis bau yang memang kalau you bau, you akan rasa macam nak muntah.
That means
and it's strange lah, sebab kita atas lori, and kita dekat tengah-tengah road, and tak banyak kereta, and then mana bau tu datang? Kan? So I tegur lagi. Naughty. This budak minta
kan
kena
masih
ketuk
muda
kepala
lagi.
Faham. So I tegur lah. I terus cakap dengan my abang, busuk sih. My abang dah macam geram tau. Macam kau diam boleh tak? My adik lelaki, dia lagi kecil daripada I. Dia tak faham. So he just watch us gaduh at that point of time. But basically what happened was, bila dah tegur and ada benda busuk, my brother terus diam tau. Dia dah lepas saya cakap kau diam, dia pun diam. So I pun diam, because saya kena marah kan. All the way kita balik, the smell stick with us.
sampai rumah.
Sampai rumah. Dia tak hilang-hilang tau bau busuk tu. So tu yang macam I macam, kenapa busuk ni lama sangat nak hilang If you are on a lorry, bau busuk mungkin you tengah
passing by
ke apa kan. Yes, but it stayed all the way. Dia stay all the way sampai kita sampai bawah blok. So bila dah sampai bawah blok, my brother told me to just keep quiet. Again, dia cakap kau diam, kau jangan cakap apa-apa. So okay, fine. So I turun daripada lori, and then the first thing my father did bila dia turun, dia tengok I lah. Dia cakap, kenapa diam ni semua ni, kenapa? Lalu bising. Betul my abang say, nanti dekat rumah baru cakap. My brother say. So my father, okay lah, maybe something kan. Okay, so kita naik sama-sama. Bila dah masuk rumah, kita punya rumah that time belum ada lift tau on every level.
Yeah.
So our block is in such way, I tingkat 8, dekat tingkat 9 ada koridor.
Yeah.
So you nak kena naik satu common lift at the center,
Yeah.
Correct.
naik sampai tingkat 9, jalan turun tangga
Yes.
satu,
Correct.
baru sampai rumah you lah. So we did that, kita dah masuk rumah. So masuk rumah, my mom said cuci kaki as per normal, so I did. So at that time it's already 11 plus or 12. So kita nak tidur lah. But strangely, I tak boleh tidur. And I ni jenis yang tidur siang.
Okay.
So I tak boleh tidur. I baring kat atas katil, I golek sana, golek sini, golek sana. Tak boleh tidur.
You seorang? Atau semua dah tidur?
My younger brother pun tak boleh tidur.
But your elder brother tu?
My other brother pun tak boleh tidur. And he was in the room. So I that time I think tidur in the living room. My brother dekat dalam bilik. And then my father pun tengah sibuk-sibuk lah dekat dapur kan. Aku tak boleh tidur. Macam, kenapa tak boleh tidur? Selalu boleh tidur tau. Then gelisah. Like, feeling very gelisah tau. And then I went to my mom. I cakap, Mak, tak boleh tidur lah. Tak tahu kenapa. Panas ke? Macam tak selesa. Then my younger brother was okay. Pun tak boleh tidur. Then my mom baru tanya tau my abang. Kenapa adik kau tak boleh tidur? What happened? Apa jadi? Tu my brother cakap lah. Dia beritahu bau busuk dekat atas lori. That moment, my mom knows that ni mesti ada something yang ikut balik.
Yeah.
Correct.
So just nice, my father pula dia dah ambil wuduk, dia nak solat. So my father immediately ambil air, dia baca-bacakan, and then after that sapukan muka kita tau. Sapukan muka kita, suruh kita minum, sapukan tangan, sapukan kaki. That moment, my brother terus tidur. Terus tidur.
Okay.
So kita tak ingat apa-apa jadi after that.
Okay.
Apparently there is a story that happened after that.
Oh. While you are sleeping.
While I was sleeping, I miss out the fun kan. Okay, so bila dah tidur, according to my father, this is what happens. Kita dah tidur. My brother pun dah kena air, minum, tidur. But that moment, after dah basuh and all that stuff, so kita semua tidur. From the corridor, from the edge of the corridor sampai ke tangga kita tu, my father can actually hear someone walking. And it sounded like,
Asal tiba-tiba bulu rumah aku.
Kan dasar aku
it was very slow. Dia kata dia is very loud and very slow. Macam, and then okay, kalau orang jalan, itu
Something
kan,
like that, yeah.
it sounds like that, right?
Correct.
But this one is like, and then you can hear from one edge to another, and it's a moving sound tau.
From the top corridor.
From the top of the corridor. So dia gerak, and then dia stop. And then after that, my father hears somebody turun tangga.
Oh.
And then the thing is, kita punya koridor is such a way where kalau orang turun tangga, is usually maybe nak pergi tingkat 8 atau 7.
Yeah.
Kalau daripada tingkat 5, orang naik tangga.
Correct.
So, that means dia turun untuk tangga kita lah. Tapi siapa yang turun pukul 12 lebih?
Yeah. True.
Okay.
So, that's what my father hears. Tapi my father diam-diam lah. Dia tak nak cakap apa-apa kan. Until the sound stop right outside our house. So, dia dengar orang turun tangga, lepas tu stop dekat depan pintu. So, my father wanted to see her outside. Siapa dekat luar? So, dia pergi peephole. So, peephole kan? Ada peephole. My father tengok. So, outside, dia dah nampak ada orang tengah tunggu dekat luar.
Orang as in?
Baju putih, rambut panjang. Tengah tunggu dekat luar pintu. And then my father knows that maybe benda ni dah ikut kita balik, tapi actually dia
Tak boleh masuk. Yeah.
Sebab rumah Alhamdulillah dah dipagar. So dia menunggu peluang untuk dia masuk.
Yeah.
So that moment my father dah nasib baik, dia pun tengah solat tau, in between solat tu dia keluarkan kitab, dia baca. Kita dah tidur nyenyak, kita tak tahu apa benda yang terjadi. But besoknya, then my father ceritakan everything that happens. And then baru I faham that thing that I bau sampai situ is actually bau benda tu. So that was my first experience that I had. Bila I was young, that macam start off macam me understanding how it works lah.
Yeah.
Kalau kita rasa benda-benda macam
But I think at that age also, we would not know that tak ada tamu tegur, this kind of thing.
Kan.
Young ke sih?
Yeah.
Kan?
That was considered scary. But there was another incident that happened to me waktu aku tengah vacation that really was more scarier.
But sorry, can I go back to your
Yes,
story?
boleh.
But after that, when your father saw that thing just disappeared. Dan no longer tak ada
lagi lah. Yeah, I guess after dah baca-bacakan tu semua, dia dah hilang lah. It's a way of macam, maybe they just wanted to macam cling to me that night lah.
Oh.
Yeah, but ever since then, I jaga-jaga lah. Kalau bau ke apa kan, just
Jangan tegur.
Ya, jangan tegur, jangan apa.
Lagi time malam. So kalau bau apa-apa, just keep it to yourself.
Betul.
Kau
Kecuali kalau kau nak terja tu benda.
Tapi masih budak lah, so we can understand lah.
betul lah.
Still okay lah.
Tapi kena marah.
Betul.
Kena marah. Lepas tu tak faham tau kenapa kena marah. Kenapa kena marah Salah.
Okay,
come.
Alright, silakan.
Yeah,
Let's go.
okay. So the second one that I want to share is I think one of those moments yang macam so kita ada berapa, I don't know about you guys, tapi kalau orang yang dah pernah kena kacau ni semua, dia ada a few phase. Phase one is either you can see them, mungkin boleh nampak, boleh lihat. Yang kedua mungkin kena boleh bau, dengar bunyi kan. Ketiga disentuh. I don't know kalau ada orang pernah disentuh dekat sini, but that was my first time.
Okay.
This story that I want to tell you is where I disentuh
Okay.
oleh sesuatu that really I macam wow, okay, it's real. Macam to me lah, it's real. Okay, cerita dia macam ni. Back then kita, my adik-beradik, my makcik, pakcik, my parents, kita pergi travel, kita pergi Mersing,
Okay.
Johor. And then back then kita duduk kat a very nice resort dekat depan dengan laut. So senang kata it's a beach view resort lah. Memang cantik gila lah. You kalau keluar daripada rumah, you nampak laut and all that stuff. It was very calming and tenang lah.
Of course, depan laut.
Kan?
Best.
And just nice, kita pula book a few resorts, a few bilik sebelah-sebelah. So kira macam the boys duduk satu bilik, then after that makcik-makcik semua duduk satu bilik. I think there's another room, I tak ingat. So everybody is just around that corner. Tapi cuma of course kita punya distance tu quite apart lah. Macam maybe dekat sini sampai ke pintu sana.
Okay.
So what happened was, kita, the whole family experienced something there at the resort. The first one that happened was my saudara, my makcik-pakcik, where they went to have karaoke. So bila diorang pergi karaoke, in the karaoke room, it's very small kan, there was ada burung kat dalam bilik tu.
Okay.
Burung warna kuning.
Inside the karaoke room.
Inside the karaoke room.
Mana datang?
Mana datang kan? And it was malam lah. So bila diorang tengah karaoke, burung tu dekat dalam bilik tu tengah terbang-terbang tau.
Okay.
The thing is, it's funny sebab mana burung ni datang. So diorang buka pintu nak kasih burung ni keluar lah. Burung ni tak keluar. Dia stay. And then at that point of time, I pun tak tahu sama ada orang macam diorang macam percaya yang burung colour kuning ni mungkin ada benda-benda. I heard ada orang kata burung kuning ni is tanda
Tanda apa?
Tanda makhluk. It's like the makhluk menjelma sebagai burung.
Not that we heard before lah.
I don't know, but then I think that was what they told me at that point of time. So that was one of the experiences that they had that led to another one. Led to another one is my brother. My brother, dia dekat dalam bilik yang kita tidur tu, pintu dia pintu kayu. And then my brother and I dulu suka gaduh. Suka gaduh lah, selalu gaduh lah. So because saya kecil kan. So there was one point where dia nak keluar dari pintu bilik, and this was pagi guys, by the way. I think 10 ke 11. Dia nak buka pintu. So bila dia nak buka pintu, dia rasa macam ada orang tarik pintu tu balik.
Tak kasi keluar.
So dia buka, dia tarik, then dia rasa ada orang lagi tarik balik. And the first thing he thought it was me.
Okay.
So dia marah, kau jangan main pintu boleh tak? Bila lepas tu, then it's still macam tarik dia tau. To a point where my brother really pull, and the moment the pintu buka, tak ada orang. And it was pagi. So that was the second thing that happened. Now the third thing was the one that happened to me that night itself. So malam tu, my makcik-makcik and my pakcik-pakcik, I think diorang keluar, makcik-makcik and some of my male cousins, they were all in another room. They were watching something else. I pula was so excited to watch tak silap Pontianak Sudah Malam.
Okay.
It was a cerita Pontianak baru. No, not Sudah Malam. I tak ingat. Tapi cerita Pontianak yang...
Pontianak Menjerit.
I think so. Lakonan Maya Karin.
I think so is that one.
I think so. It was out. It was baru gila lah. So that time, what happened was, I nak tengok cerita tu. And kita kan that time, kalau pergi pasar malam dekat JB kan, ada jual CD-CD kan. So apparently bilik tu boleh main.
Okay.
So I belilah. I was abang nak tengok cerita ni. So my abah belikan. He put it in. And then he left. So I was all alone in the resort.
The rest?
Semua keluar. My saudara mara semua dekat bilik sebelah.
Yeah.
The other resort, I was the only one in that room, in that resort. And the resort is this big. I was the only one watching that cerita alone. Berani dulu.
How old are you at the time?
I think I was 10 10 or 11.
Oh, still young kan?
Still young. Oh. Okay. So I was excited. I dah masukkan CD. My father dah masukkan CD. He left. So I was all alone dekat atas katil. Tengok bersila dekat atas katil, TV depan mata. So the whole entire cerita tu, from the start tu, was okay. Tak seram. It went to a point where ada satu babak ni, where the Pontianak appears, and then Pontianak tu keluar daripada scene tu, and then terus macam loncat dekat atas meja ke apa entah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the suspense dah build up kan. So I was watching, and then the moment Pontianak tu keluar dekat TV tu, what I felt was at the back of my shoulder, somebody touching me like this. Like really grip me like that tau. Macam
Grab.
Bukan macam tap. Grab. I thought it was my brother dah balik. So bila Pontianak tu keluar kan, so I terkejut. And then terus he grabs. I turn, tak ada orang.
But you were sitting on the bed.
I was sitting on the bed. Bila bila benda tu keluar, then after that dah kena grab, I turn tak ada orang, I jerit. I was like, I lari keluar tau. The first thing I did was like gini. Terus takut macam rasa macam that feeling was there. Then my makcik pula macam kau okay tak? Kenapa ni? Tiba-tiba keluar daripada ni kan resort. Kau okay tak? Dalam bilik ada something. And then nobody berani masuk. Now, then while I sit dalam bilik tu ada something, the next thing I hear was from the bilik. And I don't know whether it comes from the TV
or
it's real. Yeah. That night, I tak berani nak masuk bilik tu. I terus tidur dekat bilik sebelah.
So no one sleep on that?
Thankfully, bila my father came back, a couple of guys went in lah. Diorang tutup TV, then diorang cabut CD, then diorang tidur lah. But what happened to me was really something that I macam masih ingat lagi sebab kena sentuh lah say.
But how dia punya grip tu? Like strong. You feel macam tangan pressure ke?
Yeah, it's like a very strong grip. So I thought it was my brother.
But you didn't see any hands or tak?
Tak. My eyes were on the TV. So it was
sampai
like
terjatuh, Mai.
Exactly.
Okay, right now kita go for kita listen to a bit of words from our sponsors for a while. So kita akan be back after kita words from the sponsors, insyaAllah.
As a buyer ni, bila tengok gambar rumah yang macam not so clean, not so tidy, they will skip then they will choose for the one yang lebih more proper and clean.
First impression count. Apa khabar semua?
Okay, so today kita baru je jumpa one of our client nearby here. We did a presentation lah because dia nak jual rumah. So she asked us whether how important home staging is.
So staging tu adalah untuk mencantikkan lagi rumah. Kadang-kadang kita letak ekstra pokok, kita letak hiasan.
It's quite common people now, especially this market, banyak sangat rumah tengah in the marketplace. So your house need to stand out more than the rest lah.
This is very important from the moment you see a photo on Property Guru to making that potential buyer click. So that first impression really counts.
Okay, so kita bila jumpa klien, kita tengok rumah, not every house need this home staging punya service lah. This home staging punya service, part of our package when clients engage us. If let's say, not sure how your house be presented, give us a call, we can come down, do some assessment with you all. and give feedback to you lah. What are the things that you need to do for your house to look the best possible to stand out.
But it doesn't have to be perfect because the most important is that when kita ambil gambar tu, we have to attract them to come down. And once potential buyer dah turun, this is where we work our magic to try and convince the buyer to buy your property.
So no doubt AI can help. Macam example, when we take photo of the house, kita boleh buat adjustment to the photo and all and so forth. Tapi bila masa datang, buyer datang nak tengok rumah, your house mesti nak kena in good condition lah. Okay?
So kalau you ada intention to sell and macam ragu-ragu kalau macam rumah belum siap ke, masih kotor ke apa kan, don't worry. You can just call us, kita datang, kita evaluate dulu.
Okay, so you can give us a call or contact us at the number below and we will be happy to help you all. Okay? InsyaAllah. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Alright, so itulah kata-kata daripada sponsors kita. Minta maaf kita terpaksa potong kejap pasal kita punya mic stand ni semenjak berapa kali ni dia asyik.
Benda yang lagi menyeramkan.
Dia macam bila tadi berbual tu macam kena gini.
Maafkan sekali. Okay, so kita recap balik. So Rai terasa satu genggaman daripada dalam bahu dia lah.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah, betul. So there was one experience lah that I kena. So senang kata kalau nak recall balik, tadi cerita pasal terkena rasa kan. Then lepas tu yang nombor 2 ni terkena genggaman. So I pernah pun ada satu cerita, I don't know kalau ada time, but it's
Of course ada time. We have more lot time.
Okay,
Go
it's,
je.
I terdengar.
Okay.
All the senses.
Oh, the senses kan. So okay, it's funny. Sebab apa, dalam rumah, in my family, I yang paling jarang kena ataupun paling least kena tau. I rasa tu hikmah lah kan. Tapi at the same time, kalau I kena, I kena. And then I kena all the senses kecuali,
Nampak?
which I don't want to say anything. Okay, Alhamdulillah, just stay as that way.
Boleh tak? Kalau nampak pun okay lah.
Betul.
Okay, tak apalah. Okay, yang this one pula is at kampung. It's at Pontian dekat Johor Bahru. So my makcik ada tinggal Pontian at that point of time dengan my nyai. So my family nak go and visit her. So while we went to visit her, back then rumah kampung dekat Pontian ni dia dekat dalam hutan tau. Dia bukan dekat luar-luar yang cantik sekarang ni you tengok dekat road. Dia dekat dalam hutan. So if you want to go in, you nak kena betul-betul nak naik kereta masuk dalam because it's dark. So my father drove us in dengan gelap-gelapnya. Bila kita dah sampai, it was just a small little pondok. Saya kata pondok batu yang masih belum lagi develop. And then back then, because it was I masih kecil lagi, I think it was about 9-10, I can't remember. Pondok tu kecil. Then at the same time, toilet dia bukan dalam pondok. Toilet dia dekat luar pondok. So you have to walk a distance daripada dalam pondok ke ni lah, toilet, tandas. So back then, bila kita dah sampai, dah lah gerak gerita kan, I pula tak tahan nak pergi toilet. I was so urgent tau. At that point of time,
Mesti kena marah dengan abang lagi.
Tak. Cuma really macam I was the annoying brother lah, to be honest. Jadi macam that time tak nak ke toilet kan, so tak tahan. So sampai je, I told my father lah, abang nak pergi toilet. Cakap okay, boleh. So I pergi masuk dalam rumah makcik I. Rumah makcik I ni pula, I first time masuk because dia baru bikin, masih batu lagi, masih macam in development. Tanya dia, tandas mana? Dia cakap, tandas tu
Kat luar.
dekat luar. So bila I nampak dia dekat luar, I was like, dalam hutan. Lepas tu nak kena keluar kita tandas. But at that time, I dah desperate.
Of course.
Dah tak tahan sih.
Dah tak tahan gila sih. So I actually went lah. Berani-berani sorang-sorang pergi. Dah tak fikir macam-macam kan. So while I was walking to the toilet tu, toilet dia jenis yang macam just a cubicle tau. Dengan pintu besi. Zinc, yes. So I dah nak masuk. Bila dah nak masuk, I buka pintu zinc. The moment I buka pintu zinc, you know what I heard? I heard somebody calling me out.
No.
I buka pintu. Dek, nak main sama-sama.
Asal tiga-tiga story dia sebelum rumah aku naik.
I buka pintu. The moment I dengar, Dek, nak main sama-sama. Tengok atas, tengok bawah, tengok kiri, tengok kanan. Tak ada orang.
It came from inside.
I don't know.
Oh.
But all I know is that I heard it very clear. Somebody was asking me to play. And then the moment I pegang pintu. Okay, patut balik. Patut balik, tak ni kencing. I went to my father. Abah, nak kencing. Pergilah kencing. Tak boleh sebab ada orang ajak main. My father.
You told your dad?
I told my dad. Then my father. Jom kita pergi sama. So I think my father knows lah. So terus dah sampai dekat toilet, I masuk, I buang air kecil, keluar, cepat-cepat my father tarik tangan masuk bilik, masuk rumah. So apparently my makcik pun, kita pun baru sampai kan, so she didn't want to say, so she just keep quiet lah. Kita ada like there was a bit of cerita-cerita pasal baru kita cakap pasal kita baru sampai, dan baru Rehan kena ni, so diorang diam cakap, oh ya ke, tak apalah ni tidur you know, that kind of thing. So kena pula rumah tu kecil, so I had to tidur dekat dalam mana tau, dekat dalam kereta.
Alamak.
Because it was a very small house, so we went inside the kereta, then we sleep. While I was sleeping, on top of the kereta, I dengar,
Oh man.
and at that point of time I tak faham.
You alone also?
No, I was with my brother and my brother. I tak faham. I was a child, but at the same time like, apa kucing ni? So the next day, then my makcik say that actually kawasan tu ada nenek kebayan. And I think that night bila dia nampak I budak lagi kan, dia ajak main. Thankfully she say I tak reply. Because if I were to say yes,
Dia bawa balik.
mungkin dia bawa balik.
Ikut lah.
Maybe I won't be here lah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so those are the things that macam bila dah terjadi pada diri sendiri tu, I become a bit more cautious lah. Macam what I say, what I see, what I feel lah. But at the same time also it teach me to macam build myself up in terms of knowledge, in case apa-apa terjadi lah kan. Yeah, so kita at least ada pendinding sikit lah.
betul.
Tapi kalau nak cakap I tak takut, tak ada.
Of course.
Memang kan semua orang akan rasa takut.
Kan. The waktu tu
It's
macam
how you overcome and how you handle that situation lah.
Yeah.
Kan. But for that age, kena aku dah terburai.
Of course.
Mahir tak mahir, terburai.
Betul.
Dia tak tahu lah kalau macam selenga-selenga ni really help or not.
Lagi suka lah. Macam budak ni senang ni aku bawa balik ni. Ikut aku lah. Marilah.
Okay, can.
It's very clear. You dengar?
It's very clear. And it's a very nice sweet voice tau. Really. Macam tadi macam, Dek, nak main sama-sama.
It's not even macam suara nenek-nenek even. Like raspy.
And
Tak,
around
bukan.
the house memang tak ada apa-apa, hutan.
Hutan. The distance is like, senang kata macam here, sampai ke
The entrance just now.
the entrance tadi lah. Kalau go straight. So actually maybe about 50, 30 meters.
Around
Daripada rumah boleh nampak lah. Tapi at the same time macam kau seorang saya dekat situ.
there. Biasa, toilet kat luar, babe.
The fact makcik tu tak helping by telling ada nenek kebayan. At least just keep it yourself. Macam tak apa lah, something like that.
Tak, at least pun dia cakap nak pergi toilet, suruh orang teman.
Exactly.
Kan?
You don't have to tell ada nenek kebayan. Jangan bilang budak tu nak kencing.
Dah tahu. Kasih tahulah.
Dia macam orang kampung kan.
Exactly.
Bilang je lah dekat situ ada Pontianak. Jaga-jaga.
Kanan tu Pontianak, kiri tu ada nenek kebayan. Jaga-jaga sikit.
Jaga sikit. Kalau dia ajak jangan jawab.
Jangan jawab.
Biarkan.
Exactly.
Kita pula.
The worst kau tu just buat bodoh. Ni kau pergi bilang lekat nenek kebayan. Aku pun tak nak kencing.
Sanggup lah burai kat situ.
Betul.
Boleh.
Tak kisah, aku tahan je.
Kau ketawa kan tak apa, ketawa je.
Alright, so that was a few stories. So now
Kan.
kita
Dia dah ada ni. Dia dah ada sense of smell. Sense of
Touch.
Sense of hearing. Ada lagi? Sense of?
Okay, tak ada. Tak ada. Ya. As in, seeing tak ada lah. But of course, experiences ada lah.
Of course.
It goes along.
Okay,
Hopefully tak lah. Jangan sampai ternampak pun.
tak payah nampak lah.
Cakap pasal tu. Okay, so this is where it leads to the next story tau.
Okay.
This one is the one yang happened during set.
Okay.
The ni apa?
Yeah.
This one Incredible set.
Okay.
So semenjak benda-benda yang terjadi tu waktu I kecil, after that memang ada juga benda-benda terjadi, but it's not as terlalu, it's not tense, and dia tak macam terlalu macam really menakutkan atau macam really macam make you macam traumatized a bit lah.
Tak serius lah.
Tak serius lah. Cuma that time when kita buat penggambaran tu, that one is one experience sampai sekarang I masih ingat, sebab it's the first time I had to deal with it myself.
Which is recent lah kan?
Recent. Yeah.
Season 1, Season 2?
Season 2.
Okay, very recent then.
Very recent. Sebab season 1 kita tak ada Walk of Courage. Season 2 kita ada Walk of Courage. So Walk of Courage is where kita diberikan tugas untuk ke satu tempat tu. Kita akan pair up with a friend to walk. To walk around, to just macam experience, to feel. And then at that point of time, it was season 2, and then kita nak kena buat at 2 places. One is at Bukit Brown.
Yeah, that one is.
The other one is at Haw Villa.
Okay.
So kita punya first day is actually at Haw Villa.
Okay.
Now me being me, I memang dah macam jaga-jaga lah. But I underestimated Haw Villa.
Yeah.
I ingatkan Haw Villa tak seram. I ingatkan Bukit Brown seram.
So it's the opposite.
The other way.
The opposite.
Oh.
Orang macam Bukit Brown Cemetery mesti ada benda-benda kat cemetery kan. Kan, but actually yang I kena tu is at Haw Villa. Okay. It was the first night. So this is what happened lah. I think benda-benda why I terkena malam tu is also because kita was shooting a Halloween episode.
Okay.
So bila kita sampai, I sampai waktu maghrib. The first thing that happened was tempat tu tutup siang. I think 8 plus dah tutup. And sebab kita ada shooting kan, so they close early. When it's 8 o'clock, dah start to gelap kan. What's left dekat sana, kalau korang nak pergi Haw Villa, just
patung dia.
Patung. So I tak perasan yang tempat tu seram until dia start gelap.
When there's no more people.
There's no more people and the patung is just there. So I sampai, that time was 7 plus. Kita punya call time pukul 7, so a couple of the talents were already there with myself. Kita nak kena pakai makeup. Makeup tu kita nak kena pakai Halloween makeup.
Okay.
So just nice, they pula choose a character which I hate, tak suka, which is clown.
Okay.
I tak suka clown. Tak suka. Macam tak tahu, macam I have a fear of clowns lah. So back then diorang pakaikan makeup, and then I tanya diorang lah, you're making me up as what character? Oh, the clown. Serious?
But before that, do they know that you are afraid of clowns?
Well, yes. I was like, okay, seriously, okay lah. But please keep it as simple and minimal lah. Jangan lah sampai seram-seram sangat kan. Then after diorang dah habis makeup, I tengok phone, I tengok my own gambar, and it was quite dark. I seram sendiri
of course,
with my own makeup. So I was like, okay, never mind, just diam-diam. But then we also have to be in character, right? So after kita dah habis makeup, they brought us to this place called the Hell Museum. I don't know whether you've been there. Tapi Haw Villa besar, there is one gallery that used to be actually tempat diorang naik sampan and they travel through walls of hell. Dekat dalam museum tu, patung-patung manusia kena diseksa.
Correct.
Then you masuk, the first thing you masuk, you akan tengok orang kena pancung. Bukan orang patung dipancung lah, that kind of thing. So it's quite gory lah. So kita punya set dekat situ, the podcast set. So I masuk, I saw all this gambar, and of course I was like, oh okay, gory tak apa, duduk diam-diam, just do your own show. But I had to be in character. So while we were shooting, I had to do clown effects. So I had to laugh like a clown, smile like a clown. So I was in the character tau.
In the zone lah.
In the zone tau. So in a way I'm manifesting whatever that I was being, and also apa yang ada dekat situ. But it didn't struck me yet. Nothing ever struck me yet at that night, at that point of time, until eventually kita nak kena buat Walk of Courage. So Walk of Courage, I was paired with another of my not a talent tapi macam staff yang runs the podcast. So I was paired with him, and we are required to walk around the whole entire Haw Villa, just the two of us with a camera sahaja. So we did that. So we are the last group to also walk. Yang lain semua dah jalan dulu. Art and think Art and Carl and semua dah jalan lah. So kita just me and the
Guy lah.
guy. So when we started walking, everything was fine. First we went down to the dark car park. Car park dia gelap gila Kita pergi sana. Bila kita dah sampai sana, it was gelap kan. But strangely, kita rasa tenang. Kita tak rasa ada benda dekat situ lah. In my heart also, I was hoping lah, okay, hopefully tak ada benda yang aku ternampak lah kan. So, and it also hopefully it's just walk lah. So, bila dekat sana, tengok gelap, okay, tak ada apa-apa dekat sini, jom kita keluar. So, we left the car park, then we start walking up. That's where we pass by all the patong. Now, that's where things starts kicking in. The first thing that happened is bila I jalan dengan my friend ni, we were trying to talk to the camera, trying to engage the audience. I started rasa tak sedap. I started rasa macam ada orang ikut kita. So that time bila I rasa macam ada orang ikut kita, I thought it was the camera crew. Because diorang mungkin nak film kita from the back kan. So I walk and then I started to feel macam ada orang ikut kita. So I tulis.
But is it normal kalau macam you do the walk of courage ada kamera?
I don't know. It was the first time because it was the first night. It was the first time before Bukit Brown.
Okay.
So I pusing, I was like, are they following us? And my colleague say, I don't think so. Okay. So diam-diam lah jalan. Jalan. And then we pass by a couple of patongs which looks very scary. And then we entered a specific section of the Haw Par Villa where patung-patung dekat situ, they are beheaded.
Okay.
Patungs. Patung yang kena pancung, patung kepala manusia tapi badan lain. Part tu, bila I jalan dekat situ, I boleh rasa macam ada orang tengah tengok kita from the area. I cannot, I tak pernah nampak kan, I tak boleh nampak. Tapi I boleh rasa a strong presence there. Like there, dekat situ je.
But you macam tak nampak apa-apa kan?
Tak. And I was sure to actually take a look. Macam ada ke ni? Tapi tak ada. But I felt it. So I diam. Tapi my friend was talking. I diam. I just cakap just walk. Walk. The moment kita dah keluar je daripada the area, turun bawah where there's a bit of light, the first thing I heard was orang nyanyi. So I dah rasa presence kan. I heard somebody singing.
Do you remember the tune?
Like old Chinese.
A bit like that lah.
I heard before that. I mean, di Haw Par Villa tu, these people orang dengar those old Chinese punya.
Serious lah?
Yeah, I was exactly at dekat pagoda yang besar tau, dekat patung dia yang besar, and I heard someone singing.
Correct.
And then I dah macam, Am I really clear that I'm hearing this? I just jalan. Then my friend just noticed I just keep quiet tau. Macam, you okay? No, just walk. And then at one point, I pula terdengar somebody dekat bush, dekat bunga-bunga ni, ada orang, shh. Ada. Apa Dah lah bunyi orang nyanyi. Lepas tu bush, and then there was no wind.
Yeah.
And then I don't think if there's rat or whatsoever, maybe the rat will come out. Tapi tak ada apa-apa. It's just
staff ke apa?
Atau burung ke from the...
burung ke apa kan. Tak ada. It was just a very sharp sound. Bunyi apa ni? Grass, that kind of bushes lah. Hati dia tak sedap. So I just went down. I walk. I cakap, okay, let's walk back. Tiba masa dekat kita dah nak sampai location yang diorang tengah tunggu kita tu, we pass by this area where there's a nice lake.
Dalam, yes.
Guys, aku tak tahu apa yang ada dekat situ, but the moment I reached there, the one thing that I felt okay, my friend, my colleague said, why don't we go here lah, towards it. So initially I said okay, but the nearer I go towards yang lake tu, I boleh rasa like as if there were so many waiting for us there. Macam tak tahu kenapa tau. Macam I rasa macam they were all lining up in a row.
What?
Macam when I walk there, I can feel like they were actually waiting for us to come. Like a couple. It's not just satu. It's like banyak.
You feel it lah.
I feel it. Like macam the energy. Okay, again, aku tak pernah rasa macam ni. And aku pernah rasa through my stories yang pernah terjadi tu, but this is like intense level. To the point yang macam aku rasa macam, ini serius The moment kita nak jalan, nak sampai kan, I terus stop. Let's go back down. Nasib baik ada tangga.
You saying to your
no, let's go back down. Dan he macam, go back down. Go back down. Aku dah macam dekat situ, dah at the brink of macam I want to get out of here. So we went down. The moment kita dah turun, so the crew pun tanya kita lah, hey, welcome back. Yeah, you guys made it. How was it? I did the most stupidest thing that I could have ever done. Aku tegur.
Kau yang main problem lah kira kan.
Yeah. The thing is, I thought it was for sure, right?
Yeah.
It was my first time doing it. So the first thing I said, guys, I heard something. And then I also think there was something up there waiting for us. The moment I said that, Art punya muka terus tengok aku. Dia daripada muka yang ceria terus tengok aku. Macam serious. And then terus all the production, alright guys, cut, let's move down, let's bring all our things, we'll just wrap it up there and then we move off. Nah, aku dah macam apa ke benda ni? Kenapa korang tiba-tiba just pack up kan? What did I do? So aku macam okay, diam. Tapi lepas tu dia ask me, are you okay? At that point of time, what I felt was berat. Dia rasa berat. Dia rasa macam something was pulling you. Macam ada orang macam tengah press on you tau. Tapi aku tak faham lah at that point of time. Macam is it me being tired or aku tengah mengalami sesuatu. So I was like, okay, I'm okay. I think I should be okay. So eventually all of us, we went down. We went to shoot at the
Tepi road tu lah.
Tepi road, right at the gate to close off. So when we went down to close off, Art was just standing beside me. During the whole entire closing, where aku pun nak kena give my lines, Art punya muka just turn sour tu. Dia macam muka, kalau korang tengok balik video tu, muka dia just muka macam stone, macam really macam orang kena kacau lah gitu.
Okay.
Ya, aku tak tahu actually dia affected. Cuma bila tiba dah everything crew cakap cut, the first thing he did was he turned to me and say, Raihan, you better get cleansed now.
He said that.
Raihan, you better get cleansed now. Aku tulis kat dia, what? Macam what? Then terus dia panggil the producer Carl. Carl, he needs to get cleansed now. Get master to come and find him. So the team actually have a priest
Okay.
A master priest with them. So Art actually suggested for me to go and find the priest.
Okay.
And then Carl pun macam dah nampak muka Art dah berubah kan. Dan Carl pun tahu apa yang terjadi dekat aku. So Carl came to me and say, Raihan, I will have to bring you to the priest, okay? Or to the master. So at that point of time, aku dah tahu macam ini means something ni. Art has never reacted like this. He's quite chill, but just a sudden dia boleh just act macam ni. So Carl brought me to the master, and then the master cakap dengan aku lah, yeah, I can sense some presence around you. How are you feeling now? And at that point of time, memang aku dah rasa macam berat lah. I felt like I had something on me. But kita ni kan orang Islam. Yeah. So kita tak boleh suruh the master or the priest to ni lah.
Betul.
I also had already given them a feedback awal-awal memang dia cakap, I understand you guys are going to have your own priest, but if anything happens to me, I will not be taking your priest lah, you know, out of respect. Dia pun very understanding, they're very nice. They say, yeah, sure, no problem. If anything happens, hopefully you'll be able to resolve it lah. You don't want the priest. So I think I can. So at the point of time, aku dah reject the priest. Habis Art dah suruh aku cleanse. And then aku pula dekat sana, dah memang dah penat tau, dah rasa lemah tau, dah rasa macam something was on me. And then aku tak tahu nak buat apa. Aku dah macam, kenapa rasa macam tight macam tak bernafas. And then Carl keep on saying, Raihan, you don't go home. You stay here. If not, you follow us to the shop and all that stuff. You relax first. Tapi aku dekat situ dah malam. Aku dah balik. Dah 1 pagi, guys. And then I just macam at that point of time tak tahu nak buat apa lah. Then diorang mati-mati because they know that I dah terkena kan. So they mati-mati wants the priest to do something on me. Because they also takut anything will happen on me. But I don't want the priest. Out of respect lah kan.
But you're still aware of what's going on also.
I'm still aware. But it's just that aku tak nak priest to do on me. And I also want to respect that. I don't want to reject and all that stuff. So I terus cakap apa tau, guys, can you guys give me 20 minutes? Let me go to the corner. Let me try to find a way to resolve this. So dia cuma cakap, okay, go ahead. So the first, when I stand at the corner, how I felt was, aku macam memang rasa ada benda tengah pegang aku. Macam benda tu tengah really clinging on me. I felt so heavy. It felt so heavy to the point macam all you want to do is just sit down there and sleep. That feeling tau. So aku, the first thing I did was I baca-baca, aku zikir, I baca ayat kursi, 3 kul, and I tried to read out some of the surah lah. Bila tengah-tengah baca tu, I really felt lagi uneasy. Lagi badan ni macam tak tentu arah, macam gelisah. Dah baca lagi, dan gelisah. To the point where my head was telling me, Raihan, baring aja tidur. Raihan, baring aja tidur. But I was fighting. I was like, baca. Terus aku dah marah sangat. Aku cakap apa tau, kau keluar dari sini. I was fighting. Everybody saw that. I was fighting all by myself at dekat tepi, tengah nangis, tengah like really let out. Tengah macam keluar. So baca, keluar. But it was how to say,
it's draining you out.
It's draining me out. Penat weh. I have never felt so tired ever. Macam pergi exercise ke apa ke tired lah kan. Tapi this is like macam you are so tired to the point where
helpless lah.
Can I just sleep and lie down as what my head is telling me, or should I just continue and fight? Macam tu. So after the point aku dah gaduh dengan diri aku jerit-jerit, then aku baca. Entah macam mana tiba-tiba I just macam, apa jadi?
Ada.
Apa jadi? Dah baca. Apa jadi? Macam rasa tiba-tiba tenang tau. Macam that feeling of berat tu terus tak ada. And then just nice, aku memang dah standby air daripada rumah, dah baca lah air Yasin, Ruqyah. So memang aku dah spray, dah minum sekali semua aku based on my experience I had, right? So aku buat everything. So after that tiba-tiba just rasa tenang. I just stand there for a few minutes. Aku just breathe in and out. I'm like, Am I okay now? What am I feeling? Aku rasa okay ke tak? Aku rasa macam nak pitam ke tak? Mana perasaan yang nak tidur tadi tu? Tak ada lagi macam dah tak ada lagi rasa macam nak tidur. Okay lah ni kan? Okay lah kan? Dah macam okay. Baru aku patah balik kat the team. When I went back to the team, the first thing Art did, because Art was waiting for me, I came to Art, I think I'm okay. He looked at me, I cannot feel anything from you anymore.
Dia ada third eye
Art apparently dia boleh rasa. He absorbs energy fast. That's why he says dia jenis yang macam kalau kau ada something dengan diri kau diri kat sebelah dia besok kena.
Okay.
So that night, according to ni belum aku belum habis cerita So after that we went to makan lah, just to diorang kata macam light it off. Dan terus aku balik. So aku tak rasa apa-apa lah. After that Alhamdulillah balik rumah nasib baik my wife dah prepare pil semua dekat luar rumah, basuh kaki, and then just nice balik solat Isyak. I also took some time to actually baca surah-surah sikit, baru tidur. And Alhamdulillah both my wife and I tak kena kacau.
Alhamdulillah.
The next day pula kita punya shoot dekat Bukit Brown.
Straight away next day. Mak, aku ingat the following week. The next day. So the next day when I came to the studio, I saw Art, and Art was damn tired. He was damn tired. And then he looked at me. The first thing he asked me is, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good. I think there's nothing that happened to me after last night." And then he just hold my hand and I say, "Good. Because what I felt from you last night was a strong energy where I think they wanted you. But when I stood beside you,
your energy was passed to me. I can feel a bit of that strong energy. That's why I wanted to cut it out. And I told you to get cleansed. I couldn't sleep last night, and now I'm feeling weak. I think the energy took me in. Dan aku dah macam, I feel bad though.
Yeah, right.
Oops,
Macam
I'm so sorry.
bagus untuk aku, tapi tak bagus untuk kau.
Bagus untuk kau. So that was one experience that I had where it was so vivid, yang macam betul-betul real lah. Sampai sekarang macam I still remember, sebab it was the first time where aku kena ruqyah diri aku sendiri, and selamat aku okay. And just nice the second night aku jumpa Nakia, because Nakia was at the shoot. So aku ceritakan everything kat dia, dan aku cakap apa tau, kau nasib baik kau tak kena rasuk. That was the first stages of rasuk. And I just like, kau serious?
Yes, because it will plays with your mind first.
Yes, aku tak tahu. I don't know whether my slanginess help lah. Aku tak tahu. So bila dia cakap macam tu, aku cakap, kau serious lah? Aku hampir kena rasuk. Hampir kena rasuk. If you choose to sit down and cry and sleep as what your head was saying, maybe dia dah take over kau lah.
Yes, and it could affect your mental health also.
Correct. But then it all goes back to me. What I see this case is that it all goes back to the first thing. Macam tadi aku tanya kau, I remember if I asked you yang, do they at first already know that you are afraid of clowns? Correct. So first things first, as what kita belajar daripada Ustaz, all these jin, benda ni semua, they feed off your fear. Correct, you know that, right? So you already kena takut by your own face, which is the clown thing, and your fear. Your fear of you have the fear of clowns already.
Correct.
So that's one mistake that could have been avoided.
Correct.
So makin kau lagi go through that thing, and with that clown thing playing on your mind, lagi kau makin takut, lagi benda ni suka, lagi dia tengok, okay, dia ni tengah lemah gila. This is my makanan lah, sekarang cakap. Lagi benda tu akan kacau kau, and not your partner that's going through with you.
Dia okay je.
Dia tak rasa apa-apa.
Dia rasa, tapi dia macam gitu je. Aku yang kena.
So and since kecil lagi kau the takut kind. Correct, with this kind of thing. So dia lagi tahu. Benda tu pun tahu macam, okay, dia ni makanan aku kau kacau ada kau lah. Sampailah kau habis the whole thing, that's why kau kena. Mungkin wallahualam. But that's from what I see lah.
But it's a good thing that you did your self cleansing. I mean, bukan nak cakap, it's out of respect, like you're saying, right? You don't go to their masters, but for you still in the right state of mind that you can do your self cleansing.
It was a must. It was macam do or die lah. Do or die. Dia macam, kalau aku tak buat, siapa nak buatkan aku? I was the only Muslim there. I was the only Malay there. I was the only Muslim there.
Nakia was not there.
Nakia was not there for the first night. Nakia was there on the second night. So the first night aku seorang je yang beragama Islam dekat situ. So I had no choice to do it myself. I cannot have it.
Alhamdulillah, which is very good. Very, very good.
Selamat lah.
But do you foresee yourself doing it again?
You mean the walk?
I don't know. If maybe in the future don't panggil lagi, then you have to do it again.
Maybe you can bring him go Bukit Brown.
Kita kena buat dia.
Funny thing is, Bukit Brown tak seram sangat tau. Tak seram sangat. I was surprised. Aku ingatkan first, aku cakap dengan orang, I don't think
maybe you were mentally prepared that ni kubur, aku dah prepare benda, something will just might pop out, then you just tak apa lah, right?
Maybe
right.
Maybe
like for apa villa, you like apa villa apa tak tahu apa kan, right?
Maybe
so maybe it's all the mental prep
lah.
So it's like what I say just now, kalau kau tak takut, InsyaAllah benda tu tak kacau. Kalau kau beranikan diri kau sikit pun, mungkin benda tu tak kacau. But ni pasal dia already instill fear in you already, kasih kau lagi takut. Kau kena kau.
Itulah dia.
That's it.
So will I still do walks?
Maybe.
But if you ever been called, one thing that kita boleh advise you to do is to, which is good, tadi kau dah sediakan air ruqyah untuk diri kau sendiri, which is good. Then maybe untuk ruqyahkan diri, step by step we can show you is to tangan kiri di dada, tangan kanan tangan kanan di dada, tangan kiri di perut. So like that. Then sambil tu you just bacakan Al-Fatihah, ayat kursi 3 kul. That's the basic. You can do it continuously for 1 time, 3 times, 7 times. As long as you try to do it in the odd numbers.
Okay.
Pasal Allah SWT loves benda yang ganjil.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how we do benda rukiah diri lah. Very basic one. Then dah buat gitu, if you feel like something's coming on, nak muntah ke apa, just muntahkan keluar.
Kan.
Yeah, even if it's sweat or anything, just let it out. Pasal that's the sign that benda tu nak keluar. Yeah, then after that baru you minum air rukiah you.
Faham.
Alright. So kita harapkan lepas ni kita boleh keluar dengan Rai lagi.
Yes.
Expedition.
Ya Allah.
Interesting
Tempat rukiah.
Kan? You should do a outdoor podcast.
Kita invite Rai lagi.
Apa villa maybe?
Tidak, tak nak. Tak nak pergi tempat tu.
Alright, so that was the stories daripada Rai. Terima kasih Rai untuk mengkongsi
Thank you so much.
cerita anda.
Thank you so much, Rai. Thank you so much. Very interesting story. Really very interesting story. The whole story bulu rumah aku, every time dia bilang bulu rumah aku susun naik.
Same.
Kan?
Kalau boleh tunjuk.
Kalau I mean if it for me, kalau bulu rumah aku naik, that means it's really affecting something. Yeah. And how you tell me the story. Alhamdulillah.
Kalau korang nak Rai come on again, boleh komen nak Rai for part 2. InsyaAllah kita akan cuba.
Rai for part 2 atau Rai for our expedition?
Betul. Yes. Let's go. If you watch our content, sometimes we go outdoor.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, so insyaAllah kalau
Kita
nak
tak cari.
Aku tak tahu lah kalau aku ni tengah menggali Kenapa Raihan? Selenge
Siapa suruh bilang story?
Aduh.
Alright, so before kita end, kita nak thank Rai once again.
Thank you,
yeah, you can close up, ambil barang kejap.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rai, for coming to our podcast today, Antara Dua Alam. InsyaAllah kita akan jumpa lagi for the next expedition, and we also have a special surprise for you. So for our guests. Yeah.
Ini lagi besar ni. Kalau apa-apa jadi aku spray je mandi je terus.
So this is Ustaz Fadli Rosli punya product. One product is rukiah spray. So if kalau you nak rukiah rumah also can. So you start from your main door, you do it anti-clockwise macam you tawaf. Start from the front door, habis kat front door except for the toilet, insyaAllah.
But also not only for indoor, kalau you have any other set shoots in the future pun boleh gunakan juga, insyaAllah.
Okay, ni kalau gini, kalau next time aku spray semua orang, aku spray.
Jangan spray kat orang.
Simba je.
Jangan. Sakit weh.
Kalau nampak benda, aku spray kat benda tu.
Nak ke nampak?
Masya Allah.
Well, thank you so much guys for watching this week episode. Okay, ID.
So kita sebelum kita end off, kita would like once again to thank our sponsors for every episode kita, which is AMIR dan Chris. Okay, so kalau korang sedang mencari rumah atau ingin menjual rumah ataupun rumah resale ke, BTO ke, landed ke, and doesn't have to be houses, atau korang membuka bisnes, nak buka kedai
Commercial.
dan sedang mencari komersial, pun boleh hubungi mereka di social media ataupun nombor talian mereka di 8959411489594114 ataupun di social media mereka AMIR X Chris. So I believe they are the most tauliah housing agent yang korang boleh look forward to.
InsyaAllah.
Multi award winning, easy going. Kalau korang pernah nampak kita punya episode with them in January, in December, cara kita berbual dengan mereka is very easy to converse, very santai, very lepak, and that's how you guys can expect from them, correct. So it's gonna be an easy, smooth punya transaction lah, insyaAllah. So nombor talian dan Instagram ada di bawah sini, boleh sila hubungi mereka sekarang juga. Right.
Okay, thank you so much again, Rai. Thanks. Thank you for watching this week episode. We see you guys next week. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.